Hi everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome to Math with RG. Today we're going to be learning about equations of linear functions from Algebra 1. What is an inverse function, right? How to create an inverse function. I've been private tutoring math since 2008 and I absolutely love what I do. Alright, let's dive into it. Here we go. So the first question says find the inverse. And they give you 3 points, right? So this is a relation. Okay, so the cool part about this is that it's very simple. All you have to do when you're dealing with just points is just switch the x and y. So this is x, comma, y. So our answer is just going to be -7, comma 2, -5, comma 4.3, and then -1, comma -6.8. So anytime that you get a set of points, right, or a relation, or maybe a table that has points in it, all you have to do is switch the x and y, and then they might ask you to graph the inverse, right, and so then you would just plot the new points. Alright, let's go to the next example. Okay, so the next one, we have to find the inverse of this function. It says f of x equals -3/4 x minus 7. Alright, so you might notice that it's in slope-intercept format. But it's also in function notation. That's the f of x part, right? So when it says f parenthesis x, that means f of x. So, step 1, you need to write it in y equals format. So we write y equals -3/4 x minus 7. And if you didn't know function notation, right, so the f of x, that is just a label for y. Okay, step 2, we're going to switch the x and y. So we write x equals -3/4 y minus 7. Okay, and then step 3, we need to solve for y, and that will allow us to find the inverse. So we solve for y. Okay. So if I have x equals -3/4 y minus 7, I have to get the y by itself, right? So I gotta always bring back, right, all my basic algebra techniques, right? What's happening to the variable? Well, it's being multiplied by -3/4, but then there's also a -7 after that. So I gotta work backwards. So I have to write +7 on both sides. That cancels out, and I get x plus 7 equals -3/4 y. Okay, so now I have to isolate y, right? It's almost by itself. So here we go. What's happening to the y? It's being multiplied by -3/4. So the opposite of that would be to divide by -3/4. Okay, but here's the deal. When you are dividing with a fraction, you have to follow this specific rule, which is keep, change, flip. So we have the x plus 7. I'm going to put that in parentheses because that's the first thing. And then it's being divided by the -3/4. Keep, change, flip means you keep the first thing, you change to multiplication, and then you flip the second thing. So if I flip the second thing, it would be times 4 over -3. Alright, and that's going to equal y, so now all I have to do is just multiply that fraction through, and I will be done. So this is distributive property because it has to go to both parts of this. So it's going to be -4/3 x, and then minus, we have 4 times 7, so that would be 28 over 3 equals y. And this is my final answer. I'm just going to write it in the function notation for inverse. So that would be f to the power of -1 of x. So that symbol is for inverse. And then equals, and then we have the -4/3 x minus the 28 over 3. So this is the inverse of the original function, which was this one, the -3/4 x minus 7. All right. Great work. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Great job on finishing today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends and family. And if you want to dive deeper into chapter test work, you can check out my school platform, skool.com. The link will be in the bio below. And if you want more information on one-on-one tutoring, you can check out my website, rgtutors.com. Thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.